Oh my, oh my. It has been a while since we did this. Look at this. Hello, Shashingo. How are you? It's like seeing an old friend. Alright, well, like the last time we studied Japanese in Shashingo, we have been doing a lot of kanji study. Let's see if anything here. That's to lose. Why is to lose here? Onigiri, 3 rice balls, get 1 free. Komu ryo. Komu ryo. I don't know. Let's see. We have, if we zoom in here, we have the use one, enter, I believe that's store, right? Store. Okay. So some of this is kanji that we now know, which is cool. 8mon. What? That's a lot. Okay. Let's see. Some other kanji. Let's go. Look at stuff. Okay. Yaki. And then ue. Yaki ue. Ageta. Yaki ageta. Is what this says, right? Doesn't that because we saw above, but it was pronounced like an age. Ru. But this is ageta, so it's past tense of that. Let's see. So I already know that this is like onion bread, browned onion bread, or something like that. So let's see. And we start in the upper right. So we have kongarito. Caramel iro. So browned and caramel colored ni yaki ageta. So they give via baking, they give it a browned caramel color. Onion pon. I think, because we already know what it means. Onion bread baked to a golden caramel color. So if we look up top here, we have kongari, which is browned. I remember that from when we did studies prior to this. Kongarito, so that is the and. Kongari, so browned like golden. Karamaru, caramel. So a browned golden caramel colors. So iro ni, and the action is to that color. So they're saying yaki ageta onion pan. All right, hey, you fully read that sentence and sounded everything out properly with all the kanji. Is it a complicated sentence? No. Could we have done that 2 months ago? Also no. So I will take it. Oh, what is it when it's got that? Oh, hey, I recognize you. Look at that. Isn't this love right here? I remember love's like a very complicated kanji that I vaguely recognize because of Naruto. Oishii. So oishii. Then we have chi becomes pita pan. Pita pan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's a pita bread. Oishii pita pan. What? And then this was. Oh, I'm forgetting this one. It's one of the ones that we were just doing. But isn't this wait? So wait, but is that substitute change? Loved through the ages. So it is jidai. Cause like it isn't that the tai or dai that's in Taifu? I think it might be. Because it's used as it is used as ages. We see that a lot. Okay. Okay, the white dentist. So, shiro. That is the kanji for teeth. That is doctor. So I guess this is like teeth doctor? Dentist, you know? Shikai. Okay. Hey, we already more kanji. Right there's one example of it. So that's good as well. And then every morning corporation, Mayasa, which is very fun to say. Mayas corporation. Thank you. This is flow, right? This is flow. So something thing flow. Isn't this half? So fat half something thing flow. Okay. Pacific Logistics. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. Anyways, let's do our quizzes inside of Shashingo. Make some sentences. It's been a bit since we did this, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's have some fun, people. Kashpan, sweet bread. Kashpan. I recognize this one. We had this the other day and I was like, what's this kanji? What is this? And it is sweet. It's like sweet. Kashpan. Kashpan. Kari kari, crunchy, crispy. Fua fua, ooh, that's fluffy. And amai, which is sweet. So, kari kari kashpan wa chotto. Sorry, kari kari kashpan ga. You should be using ga when you're using tsuki, which is what I was going to do. Chotto suki da. Demo, fua fua kashpan ga dai suki desu. I like crunchy, crispy bread a little bit, but I love fluffy bread. Fua fua pan wa amai da yo. And it's so sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and mix these up. Sorry, match these up. I do love the onomatopoeias, the sound that you get. Kari kari, fua fua, you know, wari wari, things like that. I do have a very cursed beverage today that I picked up on my way home. Dunkin' spiked, because every single company apparently also needs to make a hard version of their stuff. That tastes like chemicals, baby. Wow. Okay, here we have an Odan Hodo. Odan Hodo. Now, Hodo, we have since learnt, is a walk path. We literally have the two kanji here that we did not know the last time we played Shashingo. The ho there, that kanji is walk, and then do, that kanji is path. So, Oldan Hodo is, I'm assuming Oldan is some way of saying like crowd or group or something like that. I'll have to look it up at some point, but Hodo is definitely walking path. So that is very fun right there. Speaking of walking, hey look, there's that kanji again. Aruku, aruku. So it ends in ku, so we know it is not an ichidan verb because it doesn't have an iru, eru sound at the end of it. So aruku, definitely a goldan. So if we want to say that we walked somewhere politely, we can say arukimashita, arukimashita. But if we want to say that we walked somewhere casually, we would take that ku and switch it to ita. So aruita, aruita. Same meaning, just slightly more casual. And mastering casual voice is an important thing to sound more natural, because people don't talk to their friends like they're in a samurai flick. Not everything is like, oh, you know. So aruku. If we want to take that same process, that ku to ita, we can take that ku and change it into ite. Add on kudasai to be like please walk. Aruite kudasai. Please walk. Aruite kudasai. Or arute mas. Arute mas. You know, currently walking, in the state of walking. Cool. Now we have wataru. This does end in ru, but it is not an iru eru, so we can safely assume that this is also a gold-on verb. So if we want to say that we don't cross over we won't cross a crosswalk. We don't cross crosswalks. Odan hoto o wataranai. I don't cross crosswalks. Doko watarimasu ka? Doko watarimasu ka? Where do you cross? Sorata. Next, we have onsen down here. A lot of times when you see kanji like that, that's a very easy way to go like noun. That's a noun right there. Not always, but a lot. A lot. And onsen here is no different. We have on, which is the kanji for safe. And then we have zen, which is the kanji for all. Zenbun, all of that. Zentai, which is like full up. So what was it? Zenpin was all goods, something like that. Onzen is just safe. And zenbun odan hodo o onzen desu. All pedestrian crossings are safe. Or at least they're safer than not crossing at the pedestrian crossing. Because as we know, cars are more important than you. And that's why jaywalking's a crime. Okay. Haruku, wataru, onzen. Alright, terebi. Here we have a television with some nice fake Japanese television going on in it. I watched too much Japanese TV and the shroud was lifted. And I was like, this is boring. I really don't like this anymore. Don't do that. Give it to yourself like as a treat. You know, like maybe once a month. Don't just binge watch it. That really makes you go like, man, they just say the same thing to everything, don't they? All right. What do we have with terebi? Well, we have 3 different verbs here. We have miru, tsukeru, and kesu. So kesu is what we will start with. And if you're done watching terebi, well, you gotta make sure to save electricity that you kesu the terebi. So terebi o keshitemasu. I'm going to turn off the television. I'm turning off the TV. If you want to ask someone to turn off the television, terebi o keshite kudasai. Ke, and then su here is going to become shite. So shite, not kite or any hard sounds. It is keshite kudasai. Terebi o keshite kudasai. Please turn the TV off. But you have to do this before you can turn it off. And that is, of course, turn it on. Tsukeru is to turn on.
Tsukeru.
Tsukeru. So you can hear the omnipotent voice there is Russian, the U sound, very common. Tsukeru, tsukeru. So tsukeru is to turn on something. So if you want something turned on, well, you can use this verb, which, as it is written, is already a perfectly fine sentence. This is saying, it turned on, turn on. What? That can be implied. That can just be context exclusive, but tsukeru does not need anything else. It is already the casual to turn on. So if we want to put it into the polite, we would say tsukemasu, tsukemasu, drop the ru, add mas on there. I'm making an assumption that it's an ichidan verb. because it ends in an eru sound. So if it's ichidan, then that means in order to get it into the te form, we drop ru and add te. So, sketemasu, I'm turning on something. Shower o sketemasu, I'm going to turn on the shower. Anata no kuruma wa sketemasu, I'm going to turn on your car. Although if I'm going to turn on your car, I would probably say skete agemasu. Skete agetemasu. Because ageru is to give, and if you give a verb, you are doing the verb for someone. So, skete agetemasu, skete agetemasu. That's fun. So it's like spaghetti, I want it, mas. Alright. Anata no kuruma o skete agetemasu. Skete agetemasu. And then we have down here, miru, which is to watch. So, mimashita. I watched it. I watched. Anata wa anata to atarashii eiga o mimasu ka? I guess that's not the... I guess that could be the will you. So like, is that kind of like saying, do you want to watch the movie with me? I'll have to double check that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get these matched up. Terebi. That was fun. Game center. Game center. We have tanoshi, urusai, and asobu. So, let's look at what we have up at the top here. Tanoshi is an adjective that ends in the e sound, so almost always going to be an e adjective. So, tanoshikatta would be, that was fun. And yes, of course we can conjugate adjectives just the same as verbs. It would be boring if you couldn't. Luckily, Japanese grammar is very consistent. Once you learn how to interact with something, as long as you recall that, you're good. You still have to recall it though, and just talking is gonna get you there eventually. Like, practice talking with people, which is a spot that I struggle with, which is why I do stuff like this. Alright, so, tanoshiku nai. It's not fun. Atarashii geimu wa tanoshiku nai da yo. I'm telling you, that new game is rather not fun. Tanoshiku puts it into essentially an adverbial state, and then we add nai on there. Now, nai ends in e. You can conjugate that nai. So if you want to say tanoshiku nakatta, you definitely can. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. Maybe it's fun now. Ano game wa nakatta. Tanoshiku nakatta. Yeah, that's a mouthful. That game was not fun. Honto da? Hai. Ima wa tanoshii da yo. But I'm telling you now, it's fun. So tanoshii is fun. Urusai is a way to tell someone to shut up. Urusai is noisy. So you could say something is noisy, but also if someone's being obnoxious, you just say urusai. It's like, you're noisy. Be quiet, right? Urusai also ends in e. So if you want to say something was not noisy, you could say urusakunai. So drop the e, add ku, add nai. So arusakunai, which is also kind of weird to say. All right. Finally, we do have a verb down here, asobu. So asobu is what you do in an arcade. So game center no naka ni asobimashita. I played in the game center. So asobu is to play. Asobimashita, played. Game center no naka ni asobimashita. I played in the game center. I guess game center no naka de asobimashita. Because it's where the action took place, not where the action's taking place. Alright, so to play, noisy, and fun. I think that Oh, I accidentally went one too far. That's fine. Ah, now, obake is a word that we have really expanded upon in our studies because bakemono comes from this same spot here, which is really fun. But obake is ghost, and even without that furigana on top there, we'd be able to pronounce this with all of our kanji practice, and that's really fun. Up top here we have kawaii, and then we have two verbs down below it, miru and shinu. So shinu is Mr. Edgelord's first kanji, or probably one of their first kanji. I know it was mine. That first kanji means death, which is a very relevant word when we're talking about a ghost, right? So I'm pretty sure I learned like water, fire, death. And I was like, now I'm gonna write this on things because my parents don't understand me, which was a true statement. They really did not. But also, yeah, I had a goth phase. All right, kawaii. Kawaii is scary. Are ghosts scary? Probably. Tabun. Obake wa tabun kawaii desu. A ghost is probably scary. Zenzen mimasen. I will abake o zenzen mimasen. I have never seen a ghost. And then shinu is to die. So shinu nu can be changed to nde if we're going to put it into te form. So nda if you want to say died. Hi. 僕はいつも死んだ。え? I'm always died. Alright, let's go to see, look, and then let's get scary in there. That's fun. I will say it's fun to get back into that occasionally. Definitely some stuff that we can read now that we couldn't before. You know, so that's really cool. That's really cool. All right, let's hop into Anki. Get some Anki going here. Hi, Anki. Not a lot procking, which is good. All right, let's get into some kanji here. All right, this is serve, affair. This is the goto in shigoto, right? No, this is the shi in shigoto. Yeah, company, firm, association, shrine. Yes. Okay, I'm glad I corrected myself because the goto is the wait. No. Maybe I think I've just fooled myself. Here's a guy playing some shells. Ooh. All right. Am I thinking backwards here? I could be. No, it is the she. It is the she. Okay. Good. Okay. I did correct myself. Company serve, right? To serve the company. Okay. Yeah. So this is the she in shigoto. We're going to say hard because I was all over on that one. All right. Is this to wait or to carry? Basically, anytime I see that, it's like a 50-50 in my brain. Except this one's definitely to carry something, to hold it. If it's to wait, it's going to have the day kanji there. So to hold. Which I wonder if this is the hand kanji being used as a radical. You know what? Let's check. Motsu kanji. So, motsu kanji. And let's see if they give the radicals here. Radicals. Radical pick, radical name, meaning. Cool. Didn't load. So that's good. Stroke order. Okay. Motsu Let's see if Jisho's there. Jisho's generally pretty good. So let's, oh god. Yes, this is the kanji. And let's see, radical is hand. So they're taking that. They're going, huh. Okay, so that is hand. That makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, hold. All right. That's good to know. You know, putting that stuff in your brain there. I like that. Okay, so N5 kanji. We have here. Yeah. I guess listen and hear are different. I should say listen. I should say listen, because those are different things. You can ask someone to listen. It's weird if you ask someone to hear. Okay, so we have dog. Say easy on that. We have soil. We'll say easy on that. We have home electronics, which is yaden. Kaden. I was very close. This is pronounced ka, not ya. I mean, it's also pronounced uchi and ie, but in this sense, it's ka. I'm gonna say hard. This is to eat. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. I'm sorry. This is a girl. This is a girl. Onna no ko. Onna no ko. So this is being pronounced onna in this case, no ko. And this is being pronounced ko in this case. We've seen this pronounced like 5 different ways though. So onna no ko. Oh, good. All right. Well, we got the time. Let's go on and crack on through the rest of them. Yuko. Yuko. Effective? Effective. Good. Oh, okay. Alright. Karada no kotoba. Body words. Hiza. That's a knee slapper right there. Knee. Hiza. I do like that adding kubi to things is like a way of saying like a joint. So like kubi, but then also has kubi, and ankle also has kubi. That's fun. Alright, hiza. Down there. Now, doubutsu no kotoba. Here we have a mountain goat. A mountain sheep, sorry. Which is, of course, a goat. This is sheep. This is yagi, which is mountain sheep. A goat. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, but, you know, sure. This was leopard, right? Right? Cho? Leopard. Let me make sure that I'm pronouncing that right, because I'm bad. Leopard in Japanese. That is he, not chi. Dang it. What's chi then in katakana? I'm spacing on that. I need so much like constant katakana practice just to sink it in my head. I mean, we got it right, so I'll say good, but I'm not happy. Alright. Gakko no kotoba. We're always great at these. Always great at these. Someone pointed out that classwork used, actually here, let's hop into it. Let's go right here. And it should be one of the latest ones right here. Let's see. From Bukibu. Okay. That's a fun name. Ishoni is together, and shukudai is homework. Ah, okay. So they're trying to point out that I think this is classwork. Also, thank you for the ganbarimashou on there. If you are unaware, ganbatte is like give it your all, good work, keep trying, that type of ideal right there. So try. So what does my YouTube page say about me? That I love Bugs Bunny. So I believe that was them talking about classwork. I have to dig into it a little bit more because I don't recall. All right, here we have Kyoju. Kyoju, was this professor? Yes, 教授. Professor. Good. Okay. 美術室. 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 That is a bleh to say. Art class? Yes, art class. Cool. Cole Chol is principal. Cole, right here, is like the school. And then long. You also see this for like presidents. So this is the president of the school, which is the principal. Cole Chol. Awesome. That feels good. That feels good. Keyoshi. Let's see what we got here. Kitsui. Kitsui. Was this lonerly? Kitsui? Hard pentallame mainfill. I get this wrong like every other time. Let's write it down. I'm going to write this down and I'm going to try to use the old pen and paper to help me remember this as I write kitsui. 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 Wow, my penmanship is horrible. I mean, I've never been good at it, but it's so apparent when I actually write stuff down, because I wrote re more than a few times for my ease here. Okay, kitsui, kitsui. I'm going to pretend that tsurai doesn't exist. Actually, I should probably look up which one's used more often, because they were told to me at the exact same time, being like, these are basically cinnamons. Yes, this is basically Cinnamon Toast Crunch right here, which is a American breakfast food if you are unaware. Okay, kitsui, kitsui. No, kitsui. Okay. Okay. Now we get lonely. Dang it! If I would have been one slide earlier. Okay. Oh, it is what it is. Lonely. Shindai is boring. Mentally tiring. You know? Yeah, we'll say hard. I should have been more specific. And finally, Nihongo no kotoba. Let's see what we have here. Nozoku. This is the kanji we see on those signs where we see jidensha o nozoku. Nozoku is to exempt, to exclude. Nozoku. So nozokimashita. I excluded Ototo-san. Ototo-san o nozokimashita. I excluded my younger brother. Sure. So nozokimashita. Okay. It is ku, so that means if we wanted to put into te, it would be nozuite kudasai. So someone's like going around just cutting people's heads off. Listen, this is just the first example that came to my brain. Probably says more about me than you. And you're in line and you look up at them and you go, "Oh, onegaishimasu. Nozoitemasu. Onegaishimasu. Please exclude me. Please exclude me." Nozoite kudasai. Nozoite kudasai. Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu. Nozoite kudasai. All right. Well, that was a fun example to remove exclude. Also, we see it on jitensha o nozoku to be like no entry. Bicycles excluded, so bicycles can go in. All right. Good. Ryori is cuisine, cooking. Ryori, yes. So ryori suru is to cook. So ryori shimashita is cooked. Just like me. In bowl was conspiracy? Yes. In bowl, conspiracy. 陰謀。僕の一番陰謀だ。僕の一番陰謀は I don't know the word for lizard people. But I'm going to say that my favorite conspiracy is lizard people. Because I just like the idea that a picture being taken with a weird aperture rate and seeing somebody's eyes look weird is you going like, lizard! I caught it on tape. They blinked funny. Alright, conspiracy. Kubi. We strangely just talked about Kubi. That's neck. Huh, imagine all that. So here we have map. So, zui-zui-shi. What was zui-zui-shi? I forgot this one. It is a new one. Shameless. Why is that map? That is map, right? Let's, now I'm going to look it up again. Map kanji. Yeah, no, it's duh with an X inside of mouth. Yeah, okay. So, 2 maps? You're so shameless. You should only use 1. Zuzushi. Zuzushi. Zuzushi na. And what is it? If you drop the E and you add so, it's like saying it looks that. So if you see someone who's wearing too long of a skirt, right? あのスカートは長すぎる. That skirt is too long. Zuzushi so. That's a weird one to say. That's gonna take a bit for my tongue to get used to. It sounds like a kazoo, like getting up and going in my mouth. I keep wanting to put an E here, but there's no E. Zuzushi. Zuzushikunai. Zuzushikata. It was shameless. Zuzush so. Drop the E at so. Kawa I so. Kawa I oishiso. Yes, it looks delicious. It looks and it's kind of funny, kawaii, if you add it, change it to kawaiso, it's like, it looks like pitiful, because it's like, it's small, ineffective, it's cute. So, Zuzushi so. It looks shameless. Okay, I'm just trying to practice saying it in different ways. Okay, we'll say good on that one. This is to taste. Yay, new kanji. And this is, don't look at the right side of the screen. Don't look at the right side of the screen. This is, I wanted to say wa at first, but it has wa right after it, so that'd be weird if it was like awawa. That can't be right. I don't remember. Aji. I remembered the ah. I couldn't remember the G. Ajiwai. Taste. So if I want someone to taste my Dunkin' Spiked Strawberry Dragon Fruit Iced Tea Refresher crafted with real green tea, 19.2 fluid ounces because they don't give you a full 20 ounces anymore. Shrinkflation. So aji wa, and then we take the u. U is going to become te, right? So ajiwatte kudasai. 新しいドリンクを味わってください. Taste this new drink. Still bad. Still bad. Don't recommend that. Imagine if I had clicked show and it wasn't to taste after all of that hullabaloo. Okay. Sabaku no gara. This is desert. Sabaku. I'm not even going to pretend I don't know it. Haru. Haru is to sweep, but I don't think that's what this one is. Is this to stick things, to paste things? Yes, it is. Haru. Kita, that's north, of course. And zuzushi. Zuzushi. Boku wa zuzushi desu. I'm shameless. You shouldn't sound so proud when you say that. So, zushi so. 会社員はずしそう。That company employee, so like your typical person wearing the white shirt, the black trousers with the tie, that kind of like businessman look, or like the very like crimped blouse and like past the knee-length black skirt that's not loose but not tight. That type of dress for the dress-inclined folks out there. That's what you would call like a kaishain. Because kaisha is a company. Kaishain is company employee. I'm not sure I understand how that gets there. I haven't looked at kaishain in kanji form in ever. So maybe it actually makes perfect sense to me now. Wouldn't that be neat? So, zuzushikunai. They are not shameless. But we could also say, zuzushi so. Zuzushi so. 会社員は zuzushi so. Now, so means that they look the adjective. So they look shameless. That's kind of fun to say. Okay, good. Probably a bit more of a in Japanese than here. Let's do that. Let's actually go and look up company employee Japanese. Kaishain. Okay, so kaisha is what we expected. What are you? I don't recognize you. Search Google for this. Jisho, what do you got for me, buddy? Employee member number, the one in charge. Eh? There's a lot going on here. So, kaishain. Ein. That kaisha and then the ein is the ein's coming from here. So ein, member. It's a member of the company. Kaisha-in. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Should we? Let's add it. Let's add it to Anki, and that'll be the last thing we do for the day. I know it said that it was an N3. That's okay. We can shh. They don't need to know what we put where. Okay? You control your own destiny. Put an N3 in your N4. Okay. And so, pronounced, meaning, used in, and so it is pronounced, and let's see, switch it to Japanese here real quick. So it is pronounced, ein, no, sorry, in, not en. In. There you go. Pronounced in. It's also pronounced. I don't see another pronunciation. We have an on, but that's it. Am I missing it? No. Okay, that's it. Okay. Meaning. Actually, here, let's do used in down here, 'cause while I'm in Japanese mode. Okay, kai sha in. So use that. Kai sha in. And then we'll go up to meaning. switch us back over to English and be employee, member, number, the one in charge. Somehow it's the one in charge, but also just a member. I guess obviously context is king here. So in. And what do we got here? We have shell with mouth over it, right? Because this is shell, right? Yeah, shellfish, shell. Okay, so it is shell with a mouth over it. That should be easy enough to remember. All right, add that in there, and let's call it a video. What do you say? It's 45 minutes somehow. Whew, we sure did it, didn't we? Friends, thank you so much for watching our daily Japanese study. I hope your studies are going very well as well. I was very happy with going into Shashingo and seeing a bunch of kanji that were like, I know that one now! So that was kind of fun. Anyways, いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next daily Japanese video. But if not, I still hope to see you again real soon. Good luck on your studies. See you next time.